And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab in this one, Martin Perez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. On the ground right side, 4, 6. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
One down, runner at third. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Line drive, nice grab. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. In comes the run from third. It's 2-zip.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And a base hit right there. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. On the ground right side, into the outfield, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, 3-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now, Gage Workman. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting ninth, catcher Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but, you know, this at-bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. One runs in. Caught in a rundown now. Tag, and he's out. Try to get back, and that will end the inning. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the White Sox nothing. Back at right field. And pitching here today, Shota Imanaga.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Bouncer to second. Horner over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. See, they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at-bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
One out, base is empty. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-2 is the count.
That one ripped left field. And out of here. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
One out, runner at second. Andrew Vaughn now. Now a fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Here's Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That one to first. Bush takes it himself, inning over, and it could have been worse. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-1. Back here on the south side, top of the second, Ian Happ up to hit. Perez back to work. The other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved the knock.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic? If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
In the air to left center. Benintendi ranging after it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. It was a triple and an RBI in his first at bat. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the second. And here is Sosa to the plate. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one fouled off. Shota, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. On the ground. In time to Bush, and a quick out, number one.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Batting seventh, designated hitter, Miguel.
And next to hit for the Sox, Miguel Vargas. This to center field. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
And now here is Brooks Baldwin.
Let's go, Brooks.
That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Chi Sox held in check here, and they trail it 4-1. On to the third inning. And the batter now, Michael Bush.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby
Tough
Swanson.
game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Doubled his first time. That one hit to right. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Liner, base hit. Bush around second, headed for third. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a foul ball. Bush, the runner at third. Horner at first. One gone. That one pulled foul. Out there to center. And a base hit knocks in a run. Throws to second, and he boots it.
Now batting.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. On the ground to third. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-1.
Now batting, catcher Miguel Amaya.
Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. RBI single his last time up. That's a hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Ian Happ. Grounded to third. Could be two. Comes home with it for one, and that's all they'll get.
Up next to the club, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He gets the force, and they get it out of the play. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 6 and the White Sox 1. And we're back. Here's Corey Lee. And here it comes. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Mike Tauchman.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Grounded out his first time.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That smash towards center. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis.
And now here's big center
Robert
fielder
Jr.
Luis Robert. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side. Horner over to first. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew
Benintendi up here. Doubled in his first AB. Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Chambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.